Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Today, we want to talk about comfort foods. I don't know if you have heard about that. Comfort food, just like the name implies, comfort. All right, that is what we are talking about today. Please do well to like, comment, share this video because it has one or two information for you. All right, what are comfort foods? These are foods that you consume to have this emotional satisfaction. Foods that make you remember your childhood. You know, some of these food are attached to culture, your upbringing, the way you eat while growing up. And it creates these nostalgic feelings. All right, you feel satisfied emotionally, you feel satisfied when you eat such foods. They are called comfort foods. Are comfort foods entirely bad? No. This kind of food, they give you emotional satisfaction. And we human beings, we desire emotional satisfaction. We want something that we satisfy our longing, that inner longing within us. And this comfort food I'm talking about, they, give us that benefit of emotional satisfaction. Now, for different culture, there are different foods that are, known as comfort food. For example, someone from Italy, from America, from different parts of the world, they have foods that are specific to that location, that is cultural. All right, and those food, they are called what? Comfort food. Those food that give you that sense of, I remember my childhood. I remember how we used to enjoy this food those times. Those food also are part of what we call comfort food. A lot of people, they want to get that satisfaction, but many of these food are calorie dense. Many of these comfort foods are also, high in sugar. They are nutrient dense. And you can still enjoy your comfort food while making it healthier. All right? If you know that a certain food gives you this emotional satisfaction, you know that this particular food gives you inner satisfaction, it satisfies your emotional longing, and you tend to, take this food every time your soul, your innermost part seeks for satisfaction, then you have to ask yourself certain question. All right, is this food supporting my health demands? Is this comfort food that gives me this emotional satisfaction, is it making my health better? Even though yes, you derive emotional satisfaction from the food, but do you derive health benefits from the food? All right, you can make that comfort food of yours to satisfy two, two benefits. Number one, satisfying you emotionally, because that is what comfort foods are. All right, and then number two, providing you with the needed health benefit. So if you have specific comfort food from your country, you can sit down and assess it and say, okay, I like to eat this food because it satisfies me emotionally. But then I can, instead of frying this, I can bake it to make it healthier. All right. Instead of, using refined grains to make this comfort food, then I can use whole grains. You can say this comfort food, hello everyone, thanks for joining me. You can say this comfort food that gives me emotional satisfaction, instead of, adding this so quantity of added sugar, then I can reduce the sugar. Yes, the food is still going to meet your emotional needs, but in a healthier way. You are making the healthier version of that comfort food. See, many people will say, oh, just get over that comfort food is not healthy for you. But you see, most of the time, comfort food, it's not easy to detach from something that gives you this satisfaction. but you can as well make it better. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for saying hi to me. Yes, thank you. Okay, so you can actually make this comfort food better and healthier for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some times when I come across a food that I ate while growing up, and it brings that nostalgic feeling. You feel like, wow. So I could still enjoy this food after a long time, maybe after 30 years, after 20 years, and all of that. You feel that sense of warmth taking that food. So, we cannot just tell people this food has that creates a sense of warmth and comfort that you just, do away with it just like that. No, you can actually, make a healthier version of it. And you can introduce the healthier version of that food that is linked to your culture, that is linked to your emotions. You can actually introduce it to even your children, and it becomes something that they also run along with. So our comfort food can be made better. We don't have to continue to eat a particular food the same way because that is how it is culturally. When we know that these foods, they do not meet our health demands, we can always substitute ingredients. We can always change the method of processing. Most of the problem with our comfort food is that, number one, the choices of ingredients matter. We want to use more ingredients that supports our health and well-being, and also we want to process those food in ways that makes them healthier, not ways that takes off all the nutritional components of the food. So comfort food can be enjoyed because they create warmth. That's the summary. Comfort food can be enjoyed because they give emotional satisfaction. Comfort food can be enjoyed because they give you satisfactions in ways that other things may not give you. But we can always make our comfort foods healthier. So that's the summary of the discussion today. Let me know, what is that comfort food from your own culture, or foods that you resort to when you are emotionally stressed or when you are emotionally down, and they create that sense of warmth for you? Let me know in the comment section, because many of us from our different culture, we have foods that are comfort foods for us. So please, I want to know, what is that comfort food for you? What is that food that takes you back to memories of your culture, how you grew up, and all of that? I want to hear from you. Thank you very much. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. And also, please do well to like, comment, share this video, and also watch every of our videos that are on this page. Continue to support us, and until my next video, please stay healthy. Bye bye.